Alright, guys, so today we're going to talk about the Targaryen name Aegon. Now, I don't know how it works with a child being killed or not, because if we look at Rhaenyra's Visenya, I think that's second of her name. And I'm not really sure how it works with the way that either they died in childbirth or they were born. But with that being said, let's talk about Aegon. So, there are actually between 7 to 8 Aegons. The way that I see it is this. First off, there is Aegon the Conqueror. That's first of his name. Then there is Aegon II, which is Viserys I and Daemon's brother who died in childbirth. Then there's Aegon III, which is Alicent's child. Aegon IV, which is Rhaenyra's child. Then there's Aegon V, and everything else. And then Aegon VI is in the Knight of the a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and technically he would be that's Aegon 5, but he's really Aegon 6. Then there's Aegon 7, who is Rhaegar and Ella's kid before he got his head smashed in by the mountain. And then there's Aegon 8, which is Jon Snow, Rhaegar and Lyanna's kid. Or you cut out Viserys and Daemon's kid, and Jon Snow would be between 6 or 7 of it, or 7 and 8 of his name. So that's why I personally don't really like that Jon Snow said he was 6 of his name in the show, because technically he would have been 7th of his name or 8 of his name, depending on where he fell. But I also think that the Targaryens really needed to give Aegon a rest. I feel like they were just trying to be like the prince that was promised and kept trying to, follow Aegon the Conqueror's dream of destroying the Night King and everything. And you don't really see that. And then there were other names in Targaryens that made no sense when we see lineage on like posts, because in the show they say Daenerys is first of her name, but they say there was a Daenerys before her, so that doesn't make sense. And then I think there are like 3 Viseryses and everything, and Dany's brother is Viserys 3. So for me, I feel like there could have been a Viserys 4 with Jon Snow. There could have been a Rhaegar 2. There could have been a Rhaenyra 2. There could have been a Daemon 2 as well, a second of his name for Jon Snow. And ultimately, or Jaehaerys 3 or 4. So for me, I felt like there were just too many Aegons. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And let me know your thoughts on Aegon. Do you think that there were just too many and the Targaryens needed to give that name a rest? Or do you think it was right for them to keep naming their children that? Honestly, I would have taken Aemon or Daemon over Aegon.